Yesterday we talked about the 4 different scenarios in which you could be given with a triangle. So you have 4 triangle scenarios. The first triangle scenario is when you're given 2 angles and 1 side. And that is your angle side or your angle side angle scenario. Another scenario is when you are given 2 sides and the non-included angle. So this is your side angle or your ambiguous case. The other two are you could be given 2 sides and the included angle. This would be side angle side. So it would look like this if we are using yesterday's notation. And you could also be given all 3 sides. So that would be side, side, side. And that would look like this. So for the first 2 cases, we use the law of sines. For the last 2 cases, we use the law of cosines. So, your law of cosines states that if you are given or working with a triangle, and we have A, B, C, and the sides opposite the vertices and the angles are little a, little b, and little c. Then we know that the relationship that exists there is a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2 times b times c times the cosine of angle A. In addition to that, we know that b squared is equal to a squared plus c squared minus 2 times a times c times the cosine of b. And c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2 times a times b times the cosine of c. And the way you keep this straight is whichever side you're solving for here, that's the same angle that you put inside your cosine here. And the other 2 sides are your b and c. So you'll square those and add them and then multiply those by 2. But you're either looking for the side on the outside or you're looking for the angle on the inside of your cosine. So when you're solving oblique triangles, you'll have 2 different instances. The first of which is side angle side. So if you're solving a side angle side, then your first step is you're going to use the law of cosines to find the opposite side. Your second step is you use the law of sines to find the angle opposite the shorter side. This angle will always be acute. And then your third step is you find the third angle by subtracting the sum of your first two angles. From 180. Now, this angle may be acute, it may be obtuse. It depends on the nature of the triangle that you're given. The other scenario is you're going to be working with side, side, side. Okay? And the beauty of the law of cosines is you follow the same process, whether you're finding side angle side or side, side, side. You just have to find all the missing pieces. So to solve side, 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 it is the same process. The only difference is instead of solving for an angle, you're going to be, or instead of solving for a side, you're strictly solving for all of the angles. The last little piece of information you need for law of cosines is what we refer to as Heron's formula. Now, Heron's formula states that you can find the area of a triangle even if all you know are the side lengths. So if all you're given are A, B, C of a triangle, then the area of that triangle is equal to the square root of S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C where S is equal to A plus B plus C divided by 2.